Attention Eagles fans. As it is nearing the end of our home stretch in the 2023 Eagles soccer season, we wanted to take a few minutes to recognize the hard-working seniors on our Eagles soccer team. Denver Hayter is from Chesapeake, Virginia, and is pursuing a bachelor's degree in criminal justice. Denver is finishing his first year with the Eagles soccer team, and although Denver has only been on the team for this season, he has been nothing but a leader both on and off the field. His passion for the game and others around him has been seen during his years helping with soccer camp and more recently throughout his season on the team. Being a goalkeeper is not an easy task, knowing that you may not see playing time as often as the field players, but that has in no way impacted Denver's work ethic in practice or games. He continues to push his teammates to work harder and be better every day, something that is invaluable for any team. Denver's time on the team was short, but his influence and impact will carry on through the teammates he has impacted. After graduation, Denver hopes to be involved in full-time youth ministry. Ladies and gentlemen, Denver Hayter. Niwe Mujeni is from Parma, Ohio, and is pursuing a bachelor's degree in computer science. Niwe is finishing up his first season with the Eagles soccer team after being recruited back in 2019. After a couple of years dealing with injuries, we were very excited to have him join us on the field. He has pushed his teammates and worked hard to bring fresh ideas while helping them to create a dynamic attack for this year's offense that has more than doubled our goals and assists from last season already. From that, Niwe has scored 6 goals and provided 5 assists, with hopefully more to come. Although we haven't been able to have him on the field the past couple of years, we are thrilled with the work and impact that Niwe has brought to this year's team. He works to elevate the quality of everyone around him. After graduation, Niwe hopes to find a job related to his major back home in Cleveland, Ohio, get married, and travel. Ladies and gentlemen, Niwe Mujeni. Jacob Bernard is from St. George's, Quebec, Canada, and is pursuing a bachelor's degree in accounting. Jacob is finishing up his 3rd year with the Eagles soccer team. He worked hard to earn a spot on the team and has continued to work very hard and shown great improvement every year. Jacob puts much individual work in during the off-season as well, which helped grow his impact on the team entering this fall. He has proven to be a versatile player who can work at a defensive or offensive wing position, contributing more than half of his career minutes throughout his senior season. After graduation, Jacob currently plans to enroll at the University of West Florida to pursue his Master of Accounting degree, along with his CPA license to work with his dad's business in Quebec. We have greatly valued Jacob's time with the team, and his impact in the team will be greatly missed as he moves on to the next stage of life. Ladies and gentlemen, Jacob Bernard. Salvador Picard is from Minneapolis, Minnesota, and is pursuing a degree in interdisciplinary studies. Salvador is finishing up his 3rd season with the Eagles soccer team. He joined the team in the 2020 season, and it has been great having him back with the team after missing last season. Throughout his time with the team, Salvador has brought much-needed consistency in possession and has been a great calming presence on the field. He brings a quiet presence, but that is something that is necessary on every team. There are big moments in matches throughout his 3 years that Salvador has stepped up with composure and brought a spark that is needed at the right moment. Salvador has been a very coachable player and a great teammate, always willing to do whatever is needed for the team. Salvador has accepted a job that he will begin after graduation and after he completes his summer internship. Ladies and gentlemen, Salvador Picard. Sam Berrigan is from Milton, Florida, and is pursuing a degree in pre-law. Growing up in the Pensacola area, Sam attended multiple summers of our soccer camp and then joined the Eagles soccer team back in 2020. Sam has continued to grow his impact on the field since his freshman year, but has also developed quite the status in the classroom, earning the nickname Sam Bar Exam Berrigan. He has always set the bar high for academics with our team, consistently making a 4.0 GPA since his freshman year and earning scholarship athlete for the past 2 seasons. Sam also balances his work in the classroom with his other responsibilities, such as helping at his parents' restaurant, La Hacienda, and fulfilling his role as senior class president. Sam has constantly pushed himself and his teammates to improve by bringing a great work rate and level of quality to every practice and match. After graduation, Sam plans to attend law school with the hope to then practice corporate law here in the Pensacola area. We will greatly miss what Sam brings to the team, but wish him nothing but the best for his future. Ladies and gentlemen, Sam Berrigan. Tonight's game is between the Talladega College Tornadoes and your PCC Eagles. Tonight's sports medicine coverage is provided by the Andrews Institute and Baptist Healthcare, the official sports medicine provider for Pensacola Christian College. Starting tonight for Talladega, number 3, Michonne Amos. Number 7, Christopher Sims. Number 8, Javon Smith. Number 10, Renato Itamuna. Number 11, Jalen Smeens. Number 12, Timson Tizera. Number 13, Gabriel Ramos. Number 14, Tavar Lawrence. Number 15, Joel Wilson. Number 20, Jose Atong. And number 40, Ivory Smith. The Tornadoes are led by Coach Junior Knoll. And now, the starting lineup for your Pensacola Christian College Eagles. A senior from Chesapeake, Virginia, number 0, Denver Hayter. A junior from Parma, Ohio, number 3, Niwe Mujeni. A sophomore from Lancaster, Pennsylvania, number 6, Luke Miklas. A senior from St. George's, Quebec, number 7, Jacob Bernard. A junior from Conway, Arkansas, number 8, Chase Hawkins. A junior from Milton, Florida, number 10, Sam Berrigan. A freshman from Holland, Michigan, number 14, Caden Brink. A junior from Sao Paulo, Brazil, number 15, Giovanni Pauliello. A junior from Buenos Aires, Argentina, number 7, Matthias Lee. A junior from Valdre, Haiti, number 18, Jacob Bundy. A senior from Minneapolis, Minnesota, number 19, Salvador Pacar. The Eagles are led by Coach Joe Lewas, with assistant coaches Matheus Kanata and Clint Peterson. Officiating for today's game are Luke Niles, Coral Gubler, and Justin Smith. At this time, please stand for prayer, followed by the national anthem. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for many blessings you've given us. Please help us to have a good rest of the day today and enjoy the night. Help both teams to play the best of their abilities and for everyone to be safe and for us to do everything to your honor and your glory. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. The National Christian College Athletic Association is committed to the true spirit of competition and upholding the four core values of the game plan for life: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. We ask that each participant, official, and spectator join us in exhibiting these Christ-like characteristics and help create a positive environment in which to enjoy today's competition.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Eagle Field, the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. We want to thank you for joining us today for this PCC Eagles soccer match. I'm David Stiefel alongside Danny Vidal. Danny, today we have the PCC Eagles hosting NAIA opponent Talladega College. Is there anything that you want to see from the Eagles today?
Definitely energy. I know this is the last, or not the last, second to last home game for our seniors. And I hope that they enjoy this game, they have fun, and just play with each other. We've seen the issue that we had in midfield with Dakota being injured, but Chase has filled that hole, and he has done very well in that position as well. And we just hope for a great game tonight.
Yeah, and you really just hope to see that the guys come out and that are playing to the best of their ability and rebounding from the game on Saturday with BJU. I mean, it was a tie. We want to come out here and get a win.
Yeah, that game against BJU definitely deserved a goal for, either team, but definitely get away from with a win tonight.
Yep, and these first 5 minutes are really going to determine what the pace of this game is going to look like.
Samuel applying some pressure up top early into this game. Eagles trying to get an early lead.
Mateus goes down right away, and it looks like a hard tackle right there from number 14 from Talladega, Tavar. Lawrence getting stuck in early. That's an unlucky 50-50 that he set right in the middle. And it looks like it's going to be a free kick right away outside the box. And a card from Nicholas. A red card? Two minutes into it, and it looks to be a red card. Sorry, folks at home. There's a bit of confusion as to why the referee straight away pulled a red card. For those of you watching at home, Coach Liwaz is conversing with the referee and trying to understand what's happening, because you really don't see that right at the beginning of the game, a referee pulling a red card. If we're staying silent, it's just because we're so confused up here, just as much as everybody else on the field is. Well, it looks like Luke Miklas has been sent off with a red card, folks. And so the Eagles right away are playing down a man, 11 versus 10.
Yeah, very unfortunate turn of events.
And a skyrocketed ball over the goal.
So now I believe coach is giving some instructions as to how we're going to play the rest of the game with 10 men. There's going to be some shifting around, or maybe even some substitutions coming in sooner than anticipated. Amos tries to carry up the ball, but Berrigan putting in some
Dispossessing.
defensive work.
Yeah, already.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to have to play like that because with a man down,
You're going to have to play smart.
yeah, there's going to be a free man at all times for this Talladega team tonight.
Jacob Bernard playing smart
Yeah, using his pace well.
as Talladega trying to get the referee to make yet another bad call.
Lee looking for options in the middle.
As we see a through ball right there from Brink, trying to find Berrigan in the corner. And we really see that this is going to be a different pace of game with a man sent off, as we're going to have to really sit in and play smart and make the ball do a majority of the work.
Yeah, Amos sending the ball in behind for Sims. 1-on-1 with Brink.
Bundy with a good challenge right there. Unlucky as he runs out of grass to be able to run into.
Yeah, and now, you know, we talked about playing a man down. It's going to be difficult. The Eagles are going to try to sit in and absorb most of the pressure and trying to take advantage of a counterattack.
Yeah, and you really have to play smart because you don't know what's going to be called in this game. And so for the Eagles, it's just playing with a strong mentality, challenging hard, winning the ball, and letting – right here we see Niue in a breakaway with a touch. And he gets taken out from the goalie. And we see another red card taken out. Danny, in the 3 years that not even my whole life, honestly.
Yeah, this has turned into a very interesting game, to say the least.
7 minutes into this game, and we've already seen 2 red cards.
Yeah, so you see the backup goalkeeper trying to make his way into the game for Talladega. That's number 40, Smith, gets a red card for the challenge on Niue.
It looks like one of the players are going to have to hop into goal because they're not allowed to make a substitution at this time. So right now, they're hoping to make a substitute, but it looks like that's not going to be able to happen. We're waiting to see. Looks like we're having a substitute right now. As one of the players were forced to exit the field, and we see a substitute goalkeeper coming into the match. Number 1, Leonard Richardson, wearing the jersey of Ivory Smith. I don't think he was really intending to get into this game, Danny.
Well, definitely not this early into the game. I mean, we're only 7 minutes in. We've already seen 2 red cards. One was a questionable call, but again, you know, it's the referee's call, and we just have to play until he blows the whistle. And now the Eagles have an opportunity to get an early lead here as both Hawkins and Berrigan line up to take this free kick.
It looks like it might be Berrigan squaring up to take this kick. Berrigan with the shot! Good save right there by Leonard. And we see this is an even game now. 10 on 10.
Yeah, the Eagles are going to look to test this keeper now from out of the box shots.
Some good piece of skill right there.
Yeah,
from
we've
Bundy.
seen Bundy pull out some skill moves out of the bag, not only in this game, but against BJU as well.
As he
We
makes
saw
a great run down the line and gets taken out. Niue trying to get around the defender in a little cheeky way. Gio trying to link up with Berrigan as they're able to get a corner kick. As we see a short corner right here. And we see the in-swinger from Berrigan with the shot. Or, correction, that was Giovanni Pauliello. As they quickly play it out of the back, Talladega is quickly trying to counterattack.
Here's a long pass to Lawrence, trying to get his team up.
Some good pressure from senior Salvador Procure. Good challenge right there by Giovanni. As we see now Chase Hawkins driving down the field with space in front of him. As we see a bit of a flop right there from the Talladega defender. Some good defense right there as Bundy stands up the man and dispossesses him and continues to drive. Looks like Bundy possibly got hurt on that challenge. Smart play from Hawkins, just slowly moving the ball away.
Yeah, number 11, Jalen, with the foul on Hawkins.
And the Eagles are looking to slow the ball down and really get some possession going.
Yeah, Lee carrying that ball up the field. Finds Bernard.
Bernard's working hard on that wing and able to win a throw-in.
Yeah, his first touch let him down there, but he did well to earn a throw-in.
Yeah, and he was definitely trying to make that first move, cut in, and try to get past the defender in one move. Just unfortunate. As a good ball right there from Salvador Procure to split the defender with an in-swinger from Bernard as he's able to win across. We see a corner kick for Hawkins.
Yeah, and Bernard is going to look for a lot of those balls in behind, trying to use his speed to get past the defender and put a cross in.
Yeah, and you definitely want to see your outside backs and your outside wingers really working a lot harder in this game, especially because when you go on the counter, it's just quick transitions. See good 50-50 up there as it goes out for a goal kick.
Big kick by Richardson. Pauliello, great turn by him.
Niue using his shifty pace to be able to get past the defender and just looking for people to move off of him.
Brink.
Unlucky. Just trying to find the link-up play with Bernard out on that wing.
Nah, he's with Audrey right now. Richardson.
Big 50-50 right there.
Yeah, just go past everybody, and Lee collects that.
And it's just slowly sitting in and making the simple passes and trying to just find feet and move off of each other. Right there as we see Bundy trying to move off of Niue and open up the space. And we see Salvador trying to move the ball all the way over to the wing to Bernard. And now we're just shifting the ball, trying to find that open space. Good link-up play right there from Hawkins and Bundy, as Bundy tries to find Pauliello in that middle of the field. Pauliello applying some good pressure.
Yeah, Bundy tried the Chica Rabona there.
Unlucky as Hawkins was trying to find Pakur.
Brink. With that ball over the top to Bernard. Just a little bit too in front of him. Goes out for a goal kick, Talladega. And we've seen this game slow down a lot. You know, a lot of players are kind of careful to go to challenge because you don't know what kind of call the referee is going to make. And it's making this game a little bit slow and just trying to play possession more than anything.
Yeah, and we see really just every challenge, as we see right here, people are getting bunched up. It's just playing smart and not
Sims
being too reckless.
Yeah, Sims right here just miscontrols the ball.
For those of you, if you're just joining us 30 minutes in, we have seen 2 red cards, the goalkeeper for Talladega and Luke Miklas, right at the first 10 minutes of the game. And so both teams are playing with 10 men. Good shielding right there from Pakur as he tries to find the diagonal ball for Bernard, and it'll stay inside. But rolled out of bounds for a goal kick. Seems as though the referee is calling it back.
Number 13 to Sarah.
Talladega finding some good 1-2s right there, linking up on the sideline as they're trying to rotate the ball as well. A heavy touch right there from the defender with Berrigan applying some pressure. Niue exploding into space, almost dispossessing the defender.
Yeah, now Smith bringing that ball up the field, but Bundy just want to intercept.
Some good defense right here as the Eagles are really just sitting in and holding their position and staying disciplined and not overcommitting. It appears that
just a late tackle by Lee. It's going to be a free kick for Talladega.
as we see a free kick right outside the box, about 30, 40 yards out.
Yeah, it's going to be Wilson to take this. Goes for
That's
power.
a rocket. It is deflected out of bounds. As we see the first Talladega corner for the night, the Eagles are lining up to defend.
Itamuna.
And it's a goal right there from Talladega as their set piece worked.
Yeah, we'll take in goal. It looked like a set piece from the beginning. The corner was short, and it was just laid off.
So here we go. We're 1-0 down, 27 minutes left to go in the game, or in the first half. But there is a lot of positivity to come from this. It just means the Eagles need to buckle up and get locked in for the rest of this game and get awake.
Yeah, and again, another set piece that the Eagles haven't been able to really defend. You know, because really on just the field, we haven't really seen a lot from Talladega. It's just set pieces that unfortunately cost us a goal early on into this game.
Yeah, and there's some frustration and miscommunications as Bernard is working more as a right wing back. And so he's trying to make a run down the line, trying to create space for Brink. But it was just unfortunate as Brink was wanting him to hold to rotate the possession. As we see a ball over the top from Talladega. Some good defending from right there from Bernard as he tries to find Hawkins. Hawkins linking up to Berrigan. Berrigan just unlucky to get that extra touch. And Lee trying to get our defense up.
Yeah, Pauliello. Brink.
And Matias with a sense of urgency of trying to get a goal back quickly and not waiting. That's what you want to see.
And another turnover there in the middle of the field.
Good ball from the goalkeeper to find the outside back.
Wilson with the long ball. Bundy with the man on his back. It's grabbed on. And the referee calls it.
And Bundy calling for a sub early on. Seems like his foot from earlier is bothering him. So it looks like we're going to have a substitution right away from the Eagles.
Yeah, we saw him with some discomfort about 5 minutes ago when he made that run on the left side of the field all the way to the opponent's 18. but now he's unable to continue, and he's going to be just walking off the field, which is a good sign. You know, it's nothing serious, but a loss nonetheless for our Eagles tonight.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like it's his knee. It looks like it's his foot that's bothering him. Anytime he's putting pressure on it, he's kind of grimacing in pain.
Yeah, and a like-for-like substitution here is Caleb Welch, who's been used to play that left back position a lot.
And Caleb is a good a fresh leg to bring into this game to be able to just get some mobility on that wing. He's not very different from the way that Bundy plays. Both very active and very aggressive on that wing.
Yeah, I think the only difference is Welch is a right-footed, and Bundy was, I think, one of the only few left-footed players that we have on this team.
As you see the ball booted out of bounds from the center back.
Yeah, Itamuna here trying to find options.
Good challenge from Brink. As he was trying to pass it to us up over here in the booth.
He didn't want anything to do with that ball there.
Nope. One of the things that has been very enjoyable watching Caden Brink out of that center back position is just how calm he is and collected to just be able to find the best option and not try to rush things. Good split right there from Matias to find Giovanni. Giovanni working on that wing with Welch as Berrigan comes across with the defender on his back who dispossesses him. And Lee working hard to win that ball back.
And Itamuna here for Talladega really pulling the strings for this team. As Lawrence takes a shot off, and it just goes over the bar.
That was close. That was a great shot right over the bar, but it looked like it was definitely going top bins.
Yeah, great speed and balance by Lawrence there.
And he just caught Brink sleeping right there a little bit. He wasn't expecting that ball to get through. See some good battling right here from Berrigan as Berrigan wins the ball.
Yeah, Bernard going to take the throw in.
Salvador working together with Niwe. Niwe finding Berrigan out here on the swing. Looking to create something out of nothing. As Bernard swings the ball, trying to move it all the way across as we see it going all the way to Welch. And we're just seeing the ball rotating and trying to find the easy pass.
Bringing Lawrence to the races again. He just loses his balance, and I think he's...
It looks like he's holding his hamstring.
Subbing in for the Eagles, number 7, Jacob Bernard. Number 9, Lorenzo Gonzalez. And number 16, Reed Rhodes.
It looks like Lorenzo came into the game for Salvador as we get some more attackers coming onto the field. And we see Reed Rhodes coming into the game for Samuel Berrigan.
Welch.
And really, with the substitutions that coach just made, what he's looking for is a definite change of pace. As he looks for Romero to make a substitution as well. As we see Giovanni being a little more aggressive. And Lorenzo coming into the game and right away finding Chase. Chase with the shot! Unlucky as it skies over the bar.
I wouldn't say skies, but
Oh, yeah,
it's a little
definitely.
over.
Yeah,
It's a
just
good shot by Chase. And we've seen him score from there many times before.
yeah, and pardon, I apologize.
No, it's okay. It's okay. But both Lorenzo and Reed here trying to add some goals into this game.
And you're definitely bringing in a lot of pace and a lot of technical players that are going to give you a different look.
Yeah,
than what
Lorenzo are high scorer, leading high scorer for this team this year.
As Bernard goes through and wins the ball, continues fighting. Good win right there by Lee. And unfortunately falls out of bounds for Pauliello. See the ball back to Hayter as he has to quickly get rid of the ball. And it goes right off the Talladega player. Good bit of skill right there from Pauliello. Working hard. As we see Chase playing the ball to Reed. Reed trying to get the ball back. And is able to win the corner. Goal kick?
I think the referee called the corner kick, but the linesman called a goal kick.
It's a corner kick.
It's going to be a corner kick.
And we see a corner from Hawkins right here.
Trying to put it into a dangerous area. And Brink just comes across.
He's able to get a head on it, and we have another corner kick. Looks like Bryce Hammond is going to be the next substitution coming into the game for Denver Hayter. He's a little bit anxious on this sideline. See a good ball in. Some good battling, 50-50 right there, but it goes in Talladega's favor.
To Sarah with the throw in.
Appears to be a handball right there from Talladega. As we see the ball quickly played to Brink.
Yeah, our
Trying to
Eagles
get us up.
trying to play from the back, so we're going to interrupt it, David. Bernard just touched him down there, but
Yeah, just needing to be on his toes right there. Just unfortunate. He was watching on where he was going and
yeah.
not paying attention for the ball coming at his feet. So it happens.
Yeah. Intercepted by Reed.
Good pressure.
It's going to be a throw in for our Eagles. And 2 substitutions here. Hammond coming in for Hayter. And number 11, Eric Romero coming in for Chase Hawkins in the midfield.
And Romero even brings a different aspect to this game where he works hard and he definitely holds a different type of press.
Yeah, they have both Hawkins and Romero have a different play style. Romero, I believe, is a more defensive-minded midfielder, where Hawkins likes to roam around as a number 10 and just pull the strings up top.
Yeah, and we see some good communication right there from Matthias Lee.
And again, our Eagles trying to create from the back. Lorenzo coming all the way back.
And we see a heavy press right away from the Eagles, trying to keep Talladega in their half.
Bernard finds Pagliello there in the midfield. Able to turn and find Brink. Welch.
Good ball into Reed as Reed's working that sideline, trying to drive in. Is able to win a throw. Reed having a hard touch right there and able to win the ball and just stuff number 7 for Talladega, Christopher Sims.
The pass there by Lee intercepted.
Niue dropping all the way back and working hard to win that ball.
Yeah, we see Niue's high work rate.
As Lorenzo working hard right there, forcing the defender to try to crawl on the ground and dispossess him.
Yeah, and then another opportunity to put this ball into a dangerous area. Trying to find the head of Lorenzo and maybe Brink as well. Some of the taller guys on this team.
Yeah, and we see Berrigan and Hawkins coming out of this game, and so it's going to be interesting as we see a ball in from most likely Romero or Gio. More of a direct shot from Romero, the in-swinger, as it's headed down from Niue, trying to set those in front of him.
Cesaro with a nice turn.
He got the ball just a little late. See a good switch right there. Finding Lee. Lee trying to win that ball as the advantage is being played on.
Sims now with the ball. 1-on-1 with Bernard.
Bernard with some good defense right there.
Yeah, very well defended by him. We talked about his pace, and he was able to keep up with Sims there on that line.
Yeah, and it looks like they're trying to play a short corner right in here.
Yeah, and again, we have to be careful with these set pieces, as we haven't really been able to defend those very well this season.
It looks like there's going to be about 2 substitutions coming on for Talladega. And 2 as well for the Eagles. As Niwe is coming out of the game, and we have number 20, Nicholas Clark, coming into the game. And we see Jacob Bernard coming out of the game. And we see number 13, Victor Denise Franca, coming into the game. And we see number 10, Renato Itamuna, coming out of the game for Talladega. And we see number 19, Romero Tomlinson, coming into this game.
This corner kick is taken. Just bouncing in the area there.
Good clearance right there from Romero. And you almost feel that passion right here as you hear Matthias Lee on the field yelling at the players, trying to encourage them not to give up and to continue playing and to work hard. Caden getting stuck in, trying to win this ball. Good clearance right there from Lee. Good communication right there. As we see the defender coming right over.
Yeah, Wilson really
back.
just climbing on him.
Yeah, he kind of needed a bit of a ladder.
Yeah, Lorenzo's a tall guy, you know. It's going to be hard for him to win the headers.
Yeah, I mean, we're both short. I mean, we wouldn't do any better on that one.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to go against Lorenzo on a header.
I'd probably try, tug the shirt a little bit, pull him down, give myself a little bit of an advantage. But
yeah, break with time and space. Leaves it for Hammond.
as he leads Matthias into the space, trying to get him to get out of the zone and get up the field.
And we saw Victor's first touches of the game.
And Franca had the right idea, trying to switch the ball and trying to skip over the person in front of him. But a lot of times it gives the outside winger a lot more time to be able to run onto it.
Yeah, Smith now carries the ball into the midfield. Finds Ramos on the right side.
We see Nicholas Clark working hard on that wing as he drops back to try and win this
Clark
ball.
didn't recognize him today. He looks a little different.
Yeah, it looks like he got a haircut.
Yeah.
I think that's the new thing right now. Everyone's trying to do the old David Beckham look.
Just trying to bust your hair.
Yeah.
Carlos just clears that out of the danger zone.
As we see Lorenzo winning the ball right there. And again, being dispossessed. As he tries to get the ball quickly so that they're able to just work hard and move with some energy. As we have 7 minutes left in this half.
Romero again to take this.
As we see an in-swinger in the box, looking to the back post to find. Oh! Brink he was tracking and unfortunately landed in an offside position.
Yeah, great ball by Romero there to find them on the far post. Unfortunately, I believe he was offside. But
And
again,
yeah,
you
it went
know,
off the post either
yeah.
way. So right now, I mean, what we need is just a burst of energy of the guys just wanting to get a goal.
Yeah, I think it's been stagnant. They haven't really wanting to attack.
Yeah, you see them wanting to play a lot more simple. See a good ball right there. Trying to find Clark on that wing and just unfortunately rolls out of bounds. And that's what's going to really help us is trying to use these wings because our wingers are really fast and just trying to get in behind these right and left backs.
Great touch
As we
by
see
Reed.
Reed trying to link up with Lorenzo. And Matias being smart with the ball and just getting stuck in a 50-50. As you see the ball out to Clark. Working hard. So close.
Yeah, it's going to be called back for a Talladega throw-in.
And it's literally right there. It's about an inch of space that he needs on that line extra to keep the ball in play.
Long throw-in.
As we see a good piece of skill right there from Romero on that wing, trying to drive and give us a little bit of attack.
Clark dispossessed.
And he's working hard to try and win that ball back.
To Sarah now with Wilson.
Trying to find the big ball, switched across the field all the way to 7. Christopher Sims.
Good tackle there by Lee.
Good ball into space right there for Clark. As we see a burst of speed, hopefully he can be able to work hard right there. As we see the defender kind of give him a stiff arm a little bit. This is football, but not American football.
Lawrence for number 19 with the long shot. Tomlinson.
And Hammond with a great save. As he tries to play us quickly out. As Franca just trying to find feet. As number 8, Keyshawn De Levante, just all over Gonsalves' back and is able to win the free kick. Here we go. In swinger again. As we see just a little touch, just trying to get something on it. As we see the clock winding down to this half. What do you want to see different going into the second half, Danny?
Just attacking a little more and trying to test this goalkeeper from outside the box. We saw some shots early on by Berrigan and both on target. Unfortunately, straight to the goalkeeper. But again, we have players that are able to take those long shots. We have Lorenzo, Pauliello, and Romero, and we've seen them take shots from outside the box.
Yeah, and you just want them to honestly play smarter and play faster, because I think really what this game needs is just a change of pace.
Yeah, definitely. We need to set the tempo.
It just seems like the other team's kind of waiting to see who wants it more, and we're waiting to see who's going to want to put a goal in the back of the net, and it seems like everyone's just kind of waiting.
Yeah.
And no one's really wanting to take it and for themselves and work hard. As we
I
see
think
Romero over his back,
we're
as they
just
play
waiting
quickly.
for a mistake to happen.
Yes, as we see Romero winning the ball right there and dispossessing in the middle of the pitch. And we see Gio able to lead Clark, breaking into space. Just got a little trapped at his feet, and he gets tackled. Just stiff-armed again. Again, not American football. You know what that means, Danny? No stiff arms.
Yeah, we saw Wilson there sticking his arm out, hitting Clark on the face, and that's a clear free kick for me.
And this is a perfect opportunity to close off the half as we have the clock winding down with 24 seconds. As we see a free kick taken with the shot. A great save right there by Leonard Richardson as the clock winds down. And that is the half.
Yeah, excellent free kick taken by Clark. The clock was running down, so there was a little bit of urgency to take that free kick.
And so that is the half, Danny. We kind of talked about what they need to adjust in the second half. So the score is 1-0. Talladega is up. And for those of you that are just joining us at halftime, there have been 2 red cards at the beginning of the game in the first 7 minutes. We'll be back at the start of the second half after a break from our sponsors.
Want to get a head start in college? With Pensacola Christian College's online dual enrollment program, you can do just that. Open to juniors and seniors in Christian schools and Abeka Academy homeschoolers, dual enrollment students can take up to 6 online courses per year, all counting towards PCC college credit requirements. With 3 different options throughout the school year and summer and over 20 courses, choose to lighten your college load. And, depending on your major, finish college early. You will be able to fit courses around your schedule, a perfect way to complete many of your general college education courses before you graduate high school and step foot on campus. To learn more about getting a head start on your education today, visit pcci.edu/dual enrollment.
I want to point out, Danny, what do you think they need to do right here from the get-go?
I think pressure upfield would be good. Trying to force a mistake, capitalize on the counterattacks. And that is something that, because we need to get a goal back early on into the second half to be able to kind of have a level playing field and set the tempo.
Yeah, and I was talking to Coach Lee was at halftime, and he was mentioning how it's just so important for this Eagle team right now to just keep their head, regardless of what the officials are calling, and to just play our game and just settle in and play smart.
Yeah, as early on we see a foul on number 14, Lawrence, by Lee. And it's going to be Wilson to take it.
We see a big ball trying to switch the field right here in this wing. As Talladega is trying to keep the ball in the Eagles' half. We see there's gonna need to be some urgency from this Eagles team.
Yeah, Ramos with a good cross.
And Bryce with a great save right there, just being smart and on his toes. As he looks to play the ball quickly out to Lee. Good win by Bundy, unfortunate as he was trying to lead Niue into that space. As Lee finds the switch all the way to Welch. Welch working and finding that link-up play. Unfortunate right there as Lorenzo gets caught off. And the funny part was he kept looking back too. He kind of knew it.
Yeah, I think he was just waiting to see if Reed was going to be able to get to that ball before he had to get it, but it looked like Reed wasn't getting there early enough.
See the quick ball to Romero as Romero tries to find a quick switch. And we see Bundy kind of nursing that injury a little bit. I talked to him at halftime, and he said that he rolled his ankle, and so he's kind of just pushing through it as much as he can and trying to play through the pain. And you can see a little bit of a limp in his step, but it doesn't matter. He's trying to work.
Brink finds Reed, tries to turn.
As Welch gets stuck in and wins that ball right there in the middle of the field. We see a bit of a high press right here from our Eagles as we see number 8 from Talladega driving down the field trying to find the outside wing.
Tomlinson to Ramos. Well defended by Niue.
As it goes out for a corner kick, which is dangerous for this Eagles team. We don't want to concede too many free kicks or corner kicks because they have been really crafty with being able to work a plan and stick to their game plan on trying to expose the Eagles set pieces.
See number 9, Delavante, here to whip that into the danger zone.
Good ball in as it's cleared out of bounds. As we see another corner kick for Talladega. As Niue is defending that kick, trying to find the big out to Lorenzo. Try to give him into space, lead him into space. As 13 drives for Talladega,
That's
Gabriel Ramos.
Just running out of real estate there.
Yeah. As Bundy tries to find Lorenzo on the back of Niue. Just an unfortunate set right there by Brink. As Brink slides past. And it just seemed like everyone was kind of sliding all over the place, as it was a good ball right there.
Yeah, a very nervous moment there by the Eagles as they really lose possession in a very, very dangerous area. But again, the quickness of Talladega to be able to put that cross into the 18.
Yeah, and they're really just trying to expose a counterattack, and that's what they're going for. That's what they're looking for, and just playing that game. They haven't really been able to create much unless it's off set pieces and whatnot.
It's another giveaway.
As Lee gets stuck in. Some good defense right there from Lorenzo.
Clean tackle, says the referee, and the play goes on.
Bundy versus Sims on this wing as we see the ball in with the ball in the back post with the goal from Talladega.
Yeah, second goal for Talladega. We talked about the dangerous situation on this right side of the field with Bundy really unable to keep up with the pace of Ramos. And Talladega is up 2-0 today.
And that goal really happens from just the sloppiness of not wanting to win the ball back.
Yeah, we talked about the turnovers. You know, how clinical Talladega has been when getting that ball back.
Yeah, and
on
honestly,
our side of the field.
sitting up here, you kind of get frustrated. I feel a lot of their frustration, but it's like you got to keep your head up. Like Romero right there in the middle of the field. You can't, as soon as you lose the ball, you get up, you win the ball back. You don't hesitate on that. You don't just put your head down and then let the play continue on. And so it's something frustrating from a player's perspective when you see someone that you're relying on in the middle of the field to do the work.
Cesaro now with the ball. Finds Tomlinson. A quick 1-2 with him. Tries to play the ball in behind. Welch with a throw-in. Out of Reed for a Talladega throw. Bundy comes out of the challenge with the ball. Tomlinson up to Lawrence. And uses his space once again.
Brink getting caught out. There's a good challenge right there from Matias. As we see the ball called in favor of the Eagles. As a yellow card is shown.
Brink. To Bundy. Back to Brink. Now Lee. Lorenzo there dropping to receive the ball.
To Romero. Romero trying to find the split. It falls for Niue. Niue trying to find the easy ball to Bundy. Just unfortunate it gets stuck at his feet.
Lorenzo there plays Hawkins.
Hawkins with the shot. It was blocked. As we see Reed driving down this right hand side. Trying to find an in-swinger into the box for Hawkins with the shot. And it's just wide.
Yeah, he didn't catch it sweetly enough.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, at this point, you're not trying to catch it sweetly. You're not trying to catch it perfect. You're just trying to get that ball in the back of the net. And so whatever way you're able to get it in there, go. High press right here from the Eagles as they're hungry to win this ball.
Lawrence tries a long shot. Tries to find Hammond out of position. But he does well to get back in time. Reed. 1-on-1.
As Reed is able to draw the corner on that wing. As we see a corner from Hawkins. Hawkins with the in-swinger. With the shot! Off the post. And we see the ball sent out of bounds for another corner kick.
A great play by our Eagles. And again, testing one more time the goalkeeper, who did well there to parry that ball out.
Shot! And it was right over the goal for Lorenzo Gonzalez.
Talladega trying to play from the back. Ramos with the ball. He's got all the time and space. Lawrence with Tomlinson.
Just flat-footed step right there from Hawkins. As we see Hammond trying to get the quick start.
Long kick there by Hammond. Trying to find Lorenzo up top.
Working hard. Eagles have to want it right now. As the ball falls out of bounds for Welch. It just seems like there's a lack of urgency, Danny, and that the guys just need to wake up and just get out of whatever funk is going on. Because, like, you go down 2-0. What you need is a spark. And you just need something quick, something short, and just get the ball in the back of the net, move the ball, and then get the next goal. If you're able to get the next goal, it's just going to be a lot easier for you to be able to change the momentum of this whole game.
Yeah. Lee now trying to get our Eagles team up the field. Reed there with the heavy touch.
Reed working hard on that wing, trying to create something.
Tomlinson. With Delavante. Ramos now, one-on-one with Niue. Ball just goes out for a corner kick. Levante here to take the corner kick one more time. Got to be careful with these.
As you see an in-swinger into the box. Far out. As we see Bundy working hard to win that ball.
And it's 2v1 now with Bundy and Lorenzo up top.
As he tries to find Lorenzo. Eagles seem to be shifting the ball back, which is great, but right now we need a goal.
Yeah, we need to pressure high. We need to create more intensity. Lorenzo now. Trying to switch the field up for Reed.
As it falls over Hawkins' head. And Reed working hard on that wing to try and win the ball back. As Romero has to get stuck in, try to find the ball across. Just unable to stay on his feet.
And it's going to be Pauliello coming into the field for Chase Hawkins. Trying to bring some fresh legs.
As you see the ball in to Reed. Talladega has a burst of speed.
You can communication there between Bundy and Hammond.
As Bryce came out really strong, which is exactly what you want to see, but now you want to see some pace right here from Niue. Bursting out into the gap to find Lorenzo. And Reed with the shot! Unlucky! As that's great defending right there from Talladega. Good shoulder to shoulder right there from Matias. As we see an arm extended from number 14, Tavara Lawrence. As we see the ball in from Romero. Into the box to find Lorenzo with the shot! And it just bounces in! And that's a goal from Romero!
The first of the night for Eagles.
Some energy! Finally!
A very needed goal tonight for Eagles, which
It gives us some life.
gives us some energy, some
Momentum. That's exactly what we were talking about. The second we get a goal, momentum. All right, let's go.
And
We
two
got
new
one, let's go.
substitutions.
Two.
Jameson Jones coming in for Niue, and number 20, Nicholas Clark, coming in for number 18, Bundy.
And here we go. Just play smart. As we see Clark dropping back to that left back, Romero dropping back to that left back position, and Jameson Jones sitting into that number 6 position.
Reed now trying to get it up the field.
And just dispossessed because it was just a little too predictable.
Just giving away cheaply there.
And Welch getting stuck in, winning the ball and being smart.
Lee with the long ball trying to find Clark.
Jones with the win. And Lorenzo winning the ball. As
Play
we see a quick
quickly.
one from Gio.
Yellow.
Trying to find Reed. Unfortunate. Pauliello just needs to take that shot right there. Be selfish a little bit.
Tomlinson. Delavante. With Tomlinson again. Pauliello intercepting that pass.
Lorenzo with space as he tries to find Reed on that wing. And Reed just doing a good job of baiting the defender, trying to make him make the first move. Trying to burn past him. As we see Jameson Jones with the ball, finding Matias. Matias trying to find the swing.
Jones with time and space. Out wide to Clark.
Clark with the ball in, trying to find Lorenzo. Lorenzo getting taken out in the box. Being smart a little bit, trying to make it a little bit obvious of falling in the box, trying to draw the pen. Good shifting it back. But what we needed really is a diagonal ball. Make the run! Stagnant! Come on! Let's go!
That's going to be an Eagles throw-in.
Let's go, boys!
Taken quickly by Romero. Sims quickly closed down by Romero.
Easy set, easy set.
Romero playing all the way back with Hammond.
Good touch right there by Paulio to settle the ball down, and now we see some movement, some energy. Let's go, come on.
Romero finds Paulio with time and space in the middle.
Finding Lorenzo. Lorenzo with a heavy touch as he tries to break the ball through. We have 20 minutes in this game, folks. This is a lot of time. A lot of time for anything to really happen.
Yeah, still a lot of soccer left to play.
Game's not over till it's over.
Tessero there with the long ball.
Good win right there from Romero to keep the ball in.
Yeah, Romero now playing the left back position for this team.
As he leads Clark into space, and Clark with that burst of speed. Oh, and gets taken out. Sir, no ball.
Praying does well to get past Levante. With Jones now. Lead trying to find options up top.
As he finds Reed with the switch. Reed just trying to find that quick release to Lorenzo as it skips past to Clark. And Mati just with a heavy touch trying to find Romero, leading him into that gap.
Reed now.
Reed trying to find Jones for the switch. Jones backtracking, trying to win the ball back. Romero sending him up, sending him up. Matias playing smart. Trying to find the easy pass. As he finds Gio, and Gio has space. And this game is literally just one pass away from breaking through.
Jones to Lee.
As we see some hunger from Lee, wanting some action to happen.
Jones now.
Swinging it wide to Reed, giving him space to run into. As we see that. Trying to move the ball around. Quick swing, quick swing, quick swing.
Oh, Jones.
Oh. Just too big of a chop. As Matias, not waiting for anyone to tell him what to do, taking initiative. He's hungry. He wants this ball. As we see a foul called, we see Romero winding up to take another free kick. As we see 16 minutes left in this game with an in-swinger from Romero. Trying to find that back post. With an unfortunate call right there as Jamison Jones just outstretched his leg and the player ran over it and tripped.
Long ball by Wilson.
Good step from
Jones just
Jones,
clearing
finding
that
feet
ball
of
out of-
Rhodes. As we see Hammond calling off.
Yeah, it was good play by Teixeira there in the midfield.
As we see a great ball into space off the back of Clark.
Just some substitutions here. It's going to be Chase Hawkins taking
Subbing in for the Eagles, number 8, Chase
Reed Rhodes'
Hawkins.
place.
As we see Jamison Jones getting pushed out to the wing. And Chase coming back into that center mid position.
Amos to Delavante. Amos again. Teixeira and Amos both are trying to invite the pressure. Itamuna. Dispossessed by Romero. Very well done there.
Hawkins settling the ball down and trying to find that switch. Pauliello doing a great job of not just rushing the pass. A little bit too fancy and unnecessary right there. Good tackle right there from Welch. Able to win the ball and try to find Hawkins right there. Hawkins trying to find Jones. Jones linking up and trying to find the ball across to Clark. Clark with the taking it down with the touch. Unfortunate. Great piece of skill right there from Clark and Jones trying to link up for that play. As we see a big ball from the keeper. As we see Clark coming across as the ball is booted straight up in the air. Pauliello being smart.
It's an Eagles throw in.
As we see a good swing from the Eagles, as the Eagles are really staying in this Talladega half, forcing them to make a mistake.
Yeah, with these 2 red cards early in the game, it opens up the field a lot more. Each player has a lot more space to cover. Pauliello just trampled down by Teixeira. But that ball is going to be called back for a Talladega free kick.
As we see Number 12 for Talladega going down. And then getting right back up. Unfortunate right there as Welch goes up for the header, misses it, and then it goes off the knee of Brink, and it was an easy tap-in.
Yeah, Lawrence, which we've mentioned his name a lot tonight. He's been very involved in all the plays on the attack here by Talladega. Gets a goal tonight. The ball just fell kindly to him, and he was able to finish that.
As we see Niue coming into the game for Lorenzo Gonçalves, hoping to push into a more pacey front line that's interchanging.
Mistake by Brink.
As Hammond comes up with a big save right there. Good 50-50 right there. As he falls on the ball. Ball falls out of bounds. As we see now a player from Talladega go down. We had a bit of an injury over there, number 14 for Talladega. Tavaro Lawrence went into a hard tackle with Bryce Hammond as we wait with the referee holding up the field. And we see a substitution of Caleb Welch for Jacob Bundy. Or Jacob Bundy for Caleb Welch coming into this game.
Smith taking this free.
Big heavy touch.
I think Atlong, number 20, just came into the field for number 14, Lawrence.
as we see Lee shifting the ball. We see some energy, hopefully, right here at the end with 9 minutes still left to go. Some hunger, trying to get a goal. And Lee trying to find the perfect pass. Took too long.
Yeah, Brink sticking the foot out to Zara now. Pauliello on his back.
Just slowing the ball down. Now it's a foot race. And it's Clark versus 15. So, again, he's not playing ball, but it's good shoulder to shoulder.
Hawkins finds Jones on the right side.
Finding Bundy. Bundy working with Romero. Romero with the shot over the bar.
We can hear the coaches yelling to stay high and apply the pressure early on.
Bundy winning the ball right there. And Niue finding him. Niue finding Jones. Jones finding the outside, finding Bundy. Bundy trying to find Clark. To Niue. Niue finding
Pauliello.
Pauliello with the shot. Deflection, and it's out for a corner. As we finally see some urgency from our Eagles trying to get this ball in.
Yeah, with 7 minutes left, our Eagles now realize that time is running out, and they need 2 goals to tie up the game.
As we see a short corner. Ball into Romero. Too high.
Wilson with the long kick.
Matias with the win right there in the middle of the field. Jamison just trying to win right there. As you see the ball played back. And the goalkeeper forced to make a quick touch. Matias getting stuck into a hard tackle. Unfortunate. As he was falling backwards and trying to get the ball. Good win right there by Clark, trying to intercept the pass.
Out wide to Amos. Yeah, Brink and Bundy, they're running into each other's way. And we're applying pressure.
I see Clark needing to put pressure on. As we see the second ball, Bundy wins both. Unfortunately off of his hand. Long shot.
Romero down. Tezera. Delavante back to Tezera. Quick 1-2.
And Matias drawing an unnecessary foul right there in the middle of the field. We got 3 minutes left in the game. And a bit of the frustration is starting to show, which is not what you need right here. We're down 3-1. We just need a goal. We don't need frustration. Frustration is always going to be there. Just communication needed right there as Pauliello gets stuck in.
And number 15, Wilson, here to take this. Taking their time, trying to run that clock down.
As we see another long shot. And Danny, would you say that one skyrocketed over the net?
Yeah, I would say that. And I believe at this point they aren't even trying to get a shot on target. They're just trying to run down the clock.
Yeah, they're just trying to waste time. As we see him coming over, Niwe's back.
Pauliello
see
finding Clark.
Clark with the shot. And right there, Jones trying to cut it back. Referee calling yellow, or calling a card. Or no, not a card, calling a handball. A bit of the fans having frustration as well with some of the things that have happened tonight. But it's definitely been a pretty up and down game, with the momentum definitely switching in Talladega's favor. Just them wanting to capitalize more chances and put goals in the back of the net.
The Levante and Brink to the races.
And Hammond showing a great piece of skill right there. As we see a ball trying to go over the top.
And with 1 minute left, our Eagles are just trying to send everybody up top. Trying to get at least another goal before the game ends.
As you see the clock winding down. There are so many calls, so many different things that have gone on tonight that neither team really understands. But I will say this has grown into a competitive game of soccer, because I feel like both teams played a lot more aggressive in the second half compared to the first.
Yeah, a lot more energy on the second half, definitely, as you know, both teams trying to win this game. And that is it for tonight.
That'll do it as the Eagles lose this match to the Talladega Tornadoes 3-1. So Saturday at noon this weekend, the Eagles will be hosting Florida College in our 2023 alumni homecoming game. Be sure to tune in to that match as the Eagles look to continue their 2023 season as they try to bounce back from just this game. Thanks again for watching, Eagle soccer fans, and we will see you next time.